it's Amanda, and I'm coming to you with a swatching video. Today we're going to be swatching some Birmingham inks. Recently placed an order. I got Conch Shell, Starfruit, Blast Furnace, Armadillo, Dewberry, and Sea Holly. I also have a sample of Armadillo from Creepy Nibs that I will be swatching. It's my handwriting, but I sent them the bottle, and she said that I could take a sample before I sent it. So, and then I was like, this is too pretty. I want it before it sold out, and I went and bought it. But I couldn't just buy one bottle of Birmingham ink. You know, you just can't do that. That's impossible. So I bought 6 bottles of ink. So we have 2, 4, 5, and 6. My cat, Patches, loved this packaging. He liked to stand on it, and then he would stand on it, and then while he's standing on it with his back paws would just be like, fucking loved it. I don't know if Pearl cares for it as much as he did, but he loved it. Birmingham Pen Company. Thank you for your business. I love their touches. Their customer service is freaking fantastic. They have these really great postcards. They're amazing. Every time I've had to deal with them, they're great. Even if there's been an issue and I contact them about it, they're just wonderful. They're just wonderful. They sent this little note. This was signed by Josh. I've gotten ones from Mom. I've gotten ones from Nick. I don't think I've gotten one from Dad yet, but yeah. So Birmingham has this beautiful packaging. They don't label it, so I will have to label it. What I've started doing is I will scribble. I'll write the name in the ink. Sometimes I don't even write it in the ink, but I like to write it in the ink so I know what it looks like. Okay. Pearl's bringing me her toy. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you for bringing me the toy. Are we playing now? This is going to be a no-edit video because my editing laptop is non-existent. So I'm just going to do this and upload it. Last few that I've done like that seem to go over okay. So, we're going to do that. I should have that computer back on Sunday. I have a swatching with friends video that I want to film. I'm going to throw it, bro. I have a swatching with friends video that I want to film, but I know that will probably take editing, and that's going to be a long one. I've got swatches from Roxy. I've got some stuff from Casey, just stuff that I've slacked on. So yeah, I want to get that done. But for now, I have 6, kind of 7. I want to see, so the reason I want to swatch my sample and swatch my bottle is that I was watching, I think it's The Joy of Pens and Paper, and she had gotten a bottle of Armadillo, and it looked completely different from what she'd seen, and so she contacted them and got a replacement bottle. So yeah, so I just want to see if my sample from Creepy Nibs is different than my bottle. Ooh, and it looks like we will be swatching this one first because that's the first one that I chose. So as usual, I'll go over my swatching supplies. I just have some plain construction paper behind me. I have the coloring cards, which I have a pile of right here. I have my Moon Man N6 glass dip pen with a cat hair on it. Cat hair not included. And then just various craft store paintbrushes. I'm also going to do some swatches with my automatic pen in the Hobonichi that I have sitting off to the side here, just because I like how that works. Also, for anybody wondering, I did place my Hobonichi order finally. However, orders won't be shipping until January 6th, and they're going in order placed. So I don't know when I'll get my order because they shut down on December 23rd for the holidays, and yeah, I don't actually know when I'll get my order. Hopefully by the end of January, we'll see. Yeah, so so I did place my Hobonichi order. I will be doing an unboxing video just because I love watching unboxing videos of Hobonichi stuff, and so do other people, even though I did not do it during the height of release season. They're still fun to watch. So, everything I got was purple basically, so that should surprise 0 people. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. I have that sitting here, that can move over. Wipe that down a little bit. Okay, I think we'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. I've got my big light on. I should probably turn the big light on off, because that's what's casting the shadows. There. It's very gloomy out. You probably can't even hear me. It's very gloomy. It's very rainy. It's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I don't even know. Maybe 3:30. Okay, so Armadillo. I'm going to actually make this a little brighter. Is that a little better? There. Okay. So I'm going to swatch both my bottle of ink and the sample that I got from the Countess. So I'm going to swatch the bottle first. I'm going to... Oops. Sorry, I have my cord for my phone sitting right here, like where it's plugged in and it keeps moving. So this I got from Birmingham Pen Company. The funny thing about this ink is it like almost never looks correct on camera. From the experience that I've seen of it, it always wants to look purple on camera. And I believe it is a gray that has purple undertones, but actually, I have a strip right here. Should we do a chromatography? You won't be able to see it happening. I need to cut these into thirds. Close enough. I usually measure it or have a strip to go by, but we'll just do this. I'll put these back. I used all my 2-inch strips. I'm gonna actually have to get another pack of these. So it looks like a very light, nice gray. This isn't a very thick line, so we'll see what it does. It does appear to be doing something. This is fascinating. It like completely gets washed away. I'm gonna need to do a better chromatography on this, I think, but okay. Oh, it does cool like pink highlightery stuff in the water. I'm not gonna use this brush. This is one of my drier brushes, so I want to use, yes, one of these. I like the longer ones. I should just get all of these brushes, like all of these. Ooh, that's so pretty. Stunning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can do swatches of both of these side by side. Armadillo My Bottle. There's a lot of purple in here. I think it's looking purple on screen as well, but it is actually gray. It's purpley when it's wet, but even when it's dry. This is bizarre. It looks nothing like this. It's wild. It's wild. Okay, and now I'm gonna swatch. Oh, I also need to write on here. Because I do keep these all in the boxes because I don't want the... Oh, actually, we're going to do the sample first. Where is... Here. Now I'm going to swatch the sample card or the sample I got from Creepy Nibs. I feel bad for taking a sample now because... Oops. I'm going to write CC on there just so it sticks with my previous convention. Because if I do TC, that's tattooed cat. So, yeah. Anyway, we're just going to leave it like that. There. Bestie. There. Birmingham Pen Co. Armadillo. I missed the L. By missing the L, I took the L. Oops, I forgot to write. From the Countess. I'm going to rinse this brush out, but I'm going to use the same one. It's still not dry, but this, at least the writing seems to be a little darker than the one that I have on mine. It's still drying, but it definitely looks like Countess's is maybe a little darker. We'll see. We'll see. We'll wait to determine things until... I can't see what the swatches look like on my phone. I feel like this one looks a little pinker and this one looks a little purpler, but I don't know. Definitely needs time to dry. Okay. Now that experiment is over, we can move on to the rest of our inks. Next up we have Blast Furnace, which I'm very excited about. It looked really nice on their website. It's kind of a dark purpley black sort of color. I don't know why I'm obsessed with Birmingham's like blacks and grays. Like they're all so good. But I'm just like obsessed with them. They're just like so amazing. I think I have the most black inks from Birmingham. But I'm literally obsessed. Why? I don't know. I just am. They're just so good. Why are they so good? Especially if they're purpley. Oh, I love it. I love it. It makes me so happy. Okay. Oh, that's so good. So good. So good. So one thing that I'm seeing is like a bunch of these like little bubble pops that happen on the Tomoe River paper too. So I'm wondering if there's like little bubbles in this ink. I don't know. Either way. Oh, I forgot to write it on here. One of my favorite things about Birmingham is the sound the lid makes on the bottle. It's such a great sound. I've seen people like paint or put a dot of the ink on the label, and I think that's a good idea too. Maybe I should do that. That's a problem for a different day me. I'm feeling like I usually put the name on the other side now, but anyway, this purpley dark gray black thing. Beautimous. Next up. Yes, Purple? Hi, are you coming to say? Okay. Hi. Hello. You gonna say hi? Okay, I really can't snuggle with you right now. I cannot snuggle with you for 20 minutes while I'm doing this. Because I can't edit this video. If I annoy her, she'll go away. Here, go play in the box. Here, Purple, here's a box. Yeah, sit in the box. Okay, she sniffed the box and walked away. Okay, whatever. You're missing out, Purple. It's a box. You're missing out on the box, Purple. Purple. Next up, we have Conch Shell, which is a beautiful pink. Since I've been doing it the rest of them, I'm just going to gently... I'm also obsessed with their pinks. There we go. This one is very wet, spreads out a lot. Did I write it all the places? Book thing here. Okay, I can clean this off now. I'm going to do this real fast so it can dry. I guess it doesn't matter which I do first, but... like a dusty sort of corally color. It looked a little pinker on their website, but it's still wet. It's not dry yet. It could change a little bit. But yeah, cool. Next up we have Dewberry. This is an everlasting ink. Used only in modern pens that will completely disassemble for cleaning, not for use with demonstrators. Frequent pen cleaning required. Everlasting formula ink. I believe actually Casey sent me a sample of this at some point, and I don't know where it is. I could be wrong, but it's a really pretty purple, and ooh, this is very full, and I decided this is like almost Noodler's level of full right here, and I just decided that I wanted it. We'll see. BPC. The Everlasting series is not actually one of my favorites of theirs, but I hate being 3 lines on the title screen, or on the title of the card, but yes. Let's go ahead and rate it on the box as well. Okie dokie. Another purple, like dark purple. I forget what their everlasting formula stands for. I think it's like waterproof. I think it's supposed to be equivalent to like Noodler's bulletproof sort of thing. I could be wrong. I really don't remember. But I can't resist a grayish purple. Cannot do it. It's impossible. Impossible. I actually can't remember if Casey sent me a sample of this one, but I think she did. I could be wrong. I know she sent me a couple samples of some of them, though. Okay. Last two. We have Starfruit. And we have Sea Holly. I think I'm going to save Starfruit for last because it's the brightest. And I've been going with the darker inks lately. I don't actually remember. Oh, this is a blue of some kind. A teal? I don't remember. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, go me. That's pretty, like a dusty blue. I love dusty blues. I love dusty blues so much. Oh, this is really pretty, y'all. I really like this. I just got this on a whim, and I'm glad that I picked this one up. Sleeper favorite. Okay, we need a brush now. This is so pretty. I'm glad I got this one. Okay, and last but not least, we have Starfruit. Starfruit I got because my friend Casey got it, and we're always on the lookout for, Birmingham had an ink called Gunpowder Tea. It had a longer name than that, but we knew it as Gunpowder Tea, and it's like this beautiful, do I have it here? Is it? No. Do I maybe have it here? I started getting rid of my Birminghams and putting them on their own card, on their own thing. So I don't know if I have it here. Birmingham, Birmingham, Birmingham. I feel like it's probably in that giant pile of cards that I have to put away. Yeah, I don't have it here. Shame. But yeah, it's the stunning, like, bright green. It's almost a little like, it's almost a little like this color, but like better. And Starfruit seemed like it was like the closest offering that Birmingham was going to come up with. And we're always on the lookout for that. Like, it was such a great ink. Casey sampled it out to a bunch of us and then, like, basically ran out. And they never brought it back. Because then they started making their own inks. And we haven't found one yet. And so we're hoping that this was it. And I was going to wait patiently for Casey to send me a sample. But then I'm like, what if they sell out and they never make it again? So I grabbed a bottle of it. Because I do love these, like, murky, earthy greens. It doesn't seem to have the big special effect that the Gunpowder Tea did. It's just a murky, earthy green, but it's very lovely. Starfruit. And let me write it on the box, too. But this is really pretty. I don't think it's quite the same, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. I was scared it was going to be a little neon, and I mean, it is a little neon, but it's like definitely got some murkiness to it, and yeah, like, you know, it's a little dirty, dusty, icky. I love that. I love that. It's a little light in the swatching, but I really love it in the writing. Okay, what are your favorite pen sounds? My favorite pen sounds are like these lids and the click of a prayer. The click of a prayer is like godly. And then this sound here. It's one of my favorite pen sounds, honestly. Oh, and then somebody who, I think it was Maria, likes the Eco. The cap of the Eco. Also a good sound. Pen sounds. with Manda. Pen ASMR. But yeah. It's pretty. It's pretty. So one of the cool things that Gunpowder Tea did is it had like this like highlighter effect in the water. And I don't think this one did it, but my water's now too dark to see it if it did or didn't. So these are not all dry, like especially this one, but we can go ahead and take a look at our other ones. Here's Armadillo and Armadillo. They both just look purple on screen. They do look like slightly different shades of purple, and I would say that they do look like slightly different grays. This seems like it's a much more neutral gray. This seems like it's a gray with like pink in it. I can definitely see like chroma shading in the writing, which is kind of amazing. Yeah, as to which version I like better, I don't know. Like, I like this one a whole lot, so I'm glad that I have the bottle of this one. But this is like so interesting and lovely. Like, this one almost seems flat, except I love the shade of gray, at least that I got in the writing on the card here. So yeah, this one seems like it might have a little green cast to it as well, which may be from the pink, because sometimes pink inks have that green cast. Yeah, this it's not showing up at all correct on camera. But it's lovely. They're freaking lovely. Just trust me. Trust me. See, okay, see the swatches over here definitely look purple, but my cards definitely look gray. But on camera, they look purple. This ink, I swear. Then we had Blast Furnace, which is a really, really beautiful dark purple, dark purple / purpley black / beautiful. Love of my life. Then we have Conch Shell, which is definitely a little more orangey, corally than pink. I was expecting a more pink. Not necessarily based on the name, but based on the swatch they had on their website. It's not disappointing. It's just, I was expecting something a little cooler toned. And this is definitely warmer toned, but it's lovely. Next up we have Dewberry, which is like, you can definitely see, it's still kind of damp, but it's got like black and purple and gray. The Everlasting Formulas aren't my favorite. I knew that when I got it, but yeah, we'll see. I'll do something with it. And then Sea Holly, honestly, is probably, my favorites are probably my bottle of Armadillo, Blast Furnace, and Sea Holly, which I'm actually surprised about, because this is just, it's just such a, it reminds me a little bit of Colorverse Rainy Day, but darker. This blue seems darker. But yeah. Oh, see the chroma shading on this? This is just construction paper. This isn't even Tomoe River paper. It's just doing like chromatography itself on the paper. Here. And you can see in here, you could see here there's like a halo of green around that Armadillo. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a lovely selection of inks. I'm very happy with my choices. This is what I purchased. These three here. And I'm happy. I'm happy with my life choices today. I also ordered, I think I mentioned this at the beginning, I also finally ordered my Hobonichi, but it probably won't come in until like mid to late January because of the holidays. Here are the Tomoe River swatches. This is still drying because apparently I laid down the ink real thick over here. Do we have bleed through? Yeah, we do. It's showing a little bit, Blast Furnace is showing a little bit of sheen in some of these areas, which I dig. I am really happy with this ink. Conch Shell also has a little bit of haloing. Dewberry doesn't really have much going on. A little bit, but the Sea Holly also needs to dry, as does Starfruit, but that's so interesting. I think this would look really neat in that Pelican 400, that white tortoise that I have. I think it would look real cute in that. I'm loving this. I'm happy with my life choices. These two are definitely different. This is darker, has more of the pink in it. Although I see some of the pink in here, but it's a lot lighter. Although the swatches, this looks like a lighter swatch and this looks like it'll be a darker swatch. It could be just because of how I laid the ink down. Because my automatic pen was basically full when I laid that down. And I'm gonna let it dry and get the full effect. So So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If Birmingham inks are a thing that you can get, I know they don't ship everywhere, and that kind of stinks. Because honestly, I really want to do a Birmingham's 30 inks. I have way more than enough ink that I could do a Birmingham 30 inks, but I know that that leaves out a whole ton of people who watch my videos, and I don't want to leave you all alienated about inks that you can't get. So we might do a Birmingham week just to satisfy my need to do this. We might do a Birmingham week during a non-30 inks month, just so I could like get it out of my system. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you so much. I don't know, this may be my last video of the year, and if it is, I wish you a very, very happy new year. If you're watching this like in June, sometime in the future, happy summer. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, anyway, it was fun. I'm glad I got to swatch these inks. I have a swatch video to put up that I still have to edit, so it won't be until I get my computer back. But also, I have a bunch of pen friend swatches to do. Here is the chromatography that I did from my bottle of Armadillo. It was a very, very, very light line of ink that pretty much washed away. You can see some purple, some blue, and some yellow. I would like to do this with the wetter application, but I don't want to do that right now, so we're not going to. But yeah, it's a beautiful chromatography. So anyway, all right, this has been going on long enough. I'm going to get this uploaded, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.